Keith, finally feeling summery for some of these events, but it
Yes.
sounds like we have a little bit more clarity on some severe weather that's happening this week.
We do. I mean, the potential's still there tomorrow afternoon. We're going to talk about the areas where most concerns. It's mostly southern Maine. You know these spots, like Sebago Lake, the kind of the usual suspects. Today, beautiful. 85 Wiscasset, 85 Augusta, 85 Bangor, popular number. 83 officially in Portland for a high, and very little cloud development considering the situation. You know, people sometimes say it feels like thunderstorms. They kind of mean this, hot and sticky, but in this case, no upward development of those clouds means no showers out there either. Tonight is sticky, hanging around 70 through midnight here, and some of us over southern Maine may not get below 70 if everything lines up just right, which is a mild overnight low. And then tomorrow we start with clouds. Now the key to tomorrow is going to be how much rain do we get in the first half of the day. So about late morning through the middle of the day. If this model is correct and there's a big area of rain in here, that cools temperatures down. It makes the atmosphere more stable. So when the second round comes through between 4 and 8, there's fewer of those storms around. But not every model has that rain through the middle of the day. So that's what's going to determine our risk here. It's a conditional severe weather risk, but the best chance is over southern Maine and back into New Hampshire again between 4 and 8 tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And then we clear out. It's a very mild night again, and the story on Friday is going to be the heat and humidity, temperatures in the upper 80s, dew points in the 70s, very sticky stuff. So the Storm Prediction Center keeps the risk area the same, and I think this is about right where it's over the southern third or fourth really of the state and through New Hampshire, much lower risk of at least severe storms. Augusta to Bangor. There might be some thunderstorms, but there won't be as severe. And the thing that caught my eye, and I noticed this yesterday, and now they have this today in the SPC Outlook, is just a chance for a tornado. Now, if you look at the key here, it's a 5% chance, which isn't high, but then again, it's usually a 0% chance. So if you look at the scale, it only goes to 15, and that's for big severe weather outbreaks. So there's a chance that some of these storms could spin over York County specifically and through New Hampshire, so that's something we'll have to keep an eye on. Once we get through that risk tomorrow, the story will be Friday being the hottest day we've had in a while because of the upper 80s to low 90s, plus the heat index aspect of it making it feel even warmer. If you don't like that, we are going to change it on Sunday. You know what? Saturday shouldn't have a comfy icon. That's my mistake. It should be sticky on Saturday and rainy. And then Sunday should be comfy. And next week looks really good. I was actually just taking a peek at the old weather schedule, but it's not looking good for me, unfortunately, because next week looks really nice. And whenever I'm trying to get a day off, that's usually a good sign for the pattern. So it looks really nice. It's a different vibe though. It's drier and it's cooler. It's in the mid 70s, but I think it'll be
not good for you, but that's the start of my vacation.
Are you next week?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's looking good. Yeah.
Thanks.